very damaging to them and also hurtful because they understood very clearly that there had been months and months of preparation before they actually moved to Canada. And truthfully, there was a statement by the Queen, Her Majesty the Queen, on January 18th in which she said, following many months of conversations and more recent discussions, I am pleased that together we have found constructive and supportive way forward for my grandson and his family. So the Queen on January 18th actually said that there'd been months of conversation, but in spite of that, there were still all of those stories about blindsiding the Queen, blindsiding the Queen.
That's why the details are important.
I'm very happy that...
That is why the details are important.
That's why the details are important.
Tabloids print stuff that they know is false and have been told isn't true.
But Oprah, it's also... Right. The question remains why the Queen cannot dictate who she sees and when she sees them, and it seems to come back to something that Meghan pointed out early, that there's the family and then there's the institution. And you were constantly trying to probe the difference between the two. What did you take away from that?
I took away from that there are, as Harry just indicated, there are people surrounding the family who are advisors to the family, who have been there for a long time, and that's a part of the hierarchical structure. And those people have a lot of influence and also input.
You get I mean, you mentioned last night, Oprah, that you watch The Crown. I do, too. You get a sense of that in The Crown, that actually there is almost kind of like a deep state within the monarchy that actually runs the monarchy. But I wanted to ask you, we had Tina Brown on earlier, who said that this interview is like kryptonite for the royal family. And I'm sure Harry and Meghan, when they agreed to have this conversation with you, knew it was not going to make their relationship with the royal family any easier. Why do you think they agreed to do it?
Oh, I think they agreed to do it, wanted to do it, were ready to do it, because when you have been lied about for a series of years, I think anybody, you can understand this if in your own office or in your own family, somebody is saying things about you that are not true, and how hurtful that is. Or if you're online and you read the comments from something that somebody has said about you and you continue to see those comments, how hurtful that is. So imagine that for over a period of months and years, and you know that it isn't true. I think the most important thing for them, you know, before I do any interview, I have a conversation with whoever I'm interviewing and ask, tell me what your intention is, and I will tell you what my intention is, and let's see if we can align those two, because I don't want you to finish an interview and at the end of the interview say, I wish I had said. And
but Oprah, let's talk about
texted.
Let's talk about the jaw-dropping moment, the first one, about the color of the baby's skin. Yeah. And you asked Harry about it when he came out. He did not tell you who it was. Did you all have another conversation about it? Because that was something that there's a big guessing game all around the world. Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? And I thought it was very touching that Harry still is choosing to protect the identity of whoever that was.
Yes, and he did not share the identity with me, but he wanted to make sure that I knew, and if I had an opportunity to share it, that it was not his grandmother nor his grandfather that were a part of those conversations.
That it was not his grandmother and Prince Philip, you said?
Yeah,
was not
his grandfather. Neither his grandmother nor grandfather were a part of those conversations. He did not tell me who were a part of those conversations. Right. As you can see, I tried to get that answer on camera and off.
All right. Oprah, stay with us. You have more never-before-seen clips for us, including Meghan talking about her own family.